It's that change of the season, and we're with Jan McNeilin and talking about what's going on in the garden this time of year. So what do you got?
Well, lots of things. Fall cleanup, for one thing, is like if you have apple trees or pear trees or fruit of any kind, if you've got mummified fruit on the plant itself, or you make sure you clean up underneath and get rid of that composted or yard debris or whatever, just because you have some diseases and insects that'll winter over, and you'll have the same problem the following year.
Ah, so you want to clean it all up and get rid of it and start fresh next year.
And
clean.
Raspberries or caneberries, you can, and trailing berries, you can cut out the old wood from last year if you haven't done that already, and just leave the newer wood from this year to be next year's crop. So lots of things you could, any weeding that you can do now
weeds are always good to keep up.
You can do that. The other thing is to don't prune anything heavily, because it might shoot some new growth that would freeze this winter.
It's not hardened off in case they get cold early.
So wait, and then wait till things are dormant, such as fruit trees, etc., to do some pruning on those. But then wait till spring and see what's going to live through this dry summer.
And so what about moving plants? Is that a good time to do it this
Well, I have to move all of these plants. We had the property line surveyed, and the property line is here, not there. And over 50 years, it's sort of like gone like this. So we're going to have a different fence here and move all these. Right now, it's still dry. The soil is dry.
It's still solid.
So let's say I am going to wait until the rains are better, and we'll move this fence later. But if I had to move it right now, I would I'd do some root pruning. I would act as though I'm going to move it, but not do it.
And so what you do is go
I'm just going to go all the way around the plant
spade.
as though I'm going to move it, and then I would water it and make sure that you really get it soaked, and then move it. And then make sure wherever you move it to, that you mud it in, put the hose in the hole, and then put the plant in, and then it should be okay until the rains start.
Right, but really watch that, because I think over last winter we weren't watching and nobody was watering, and we lost a lot of things last winter. So if it's not raining, you have to water. Right. It sounds strange for us, but you really have to watch that these days. Things are changing.
We'll see how this all goes, and we're going to have a new design here. And,
fun.
Something different.
It's always opportunity when you kind of come up with these problems. We get worried about them and everything, but sometimes it's nice to redesign a new bed.
Sure. And then just keep track of your failures and successes. What worked for you, what didn't, and what you're going to do differently next year.
Yeah, you know, it was a challenging summer. And even for veterans like you, I don't feel so bad, because I think everybody was challenged this year.
Yeah, for sure.
So you have to remember that it's always a learning experience, and just kind of make notes for next year.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you know, take that to heart and really understand that. And so we'll be back next month with you and see what's going on next month.
Okay.
Thanks so much.